are going to have agents and unions and stuff like
they do have agents.
I know they do. And that's what's crazy. They have managers and we're acting like, you know, like a Tom Sandoval is, you know, a Brad Pitt or something. It's just crazy.
No, see, I think that you're looking at it the wrong way. I think you look at it through like a lens of like, there is no actual
talent.
Yes. Thank
Correct.
You see no talent. But however, a lot of these people, I'm going to pan it over to Lala really quick. Lala will tell you, I don't act like this unless I'm on camera. I know when I signed my contract, I turn into an asshole and I'm calling everyone out. It's like,
absolutely.
It's laser focus.
We know she is off camera. She's a whole different person. She's the nicest, sweetest.
But then why, if you're going to put yourself out there and that's going to taint your reputation for the rest of your life, and you will always be known as that girl who is BJ's for PJs and fuck you Bambi-dyed bitch, and like saying these really vulgar, nasty, atrocious things, why should she not get paid in perpetuity?
Because everyone can do it. Right.
That doesn't mean anything. Not everybody is willing to do it.
I know. I get that. This is why I'm just so split. I'm just very split on this whole thing. A union. I definitely think they should get residuals. I definitely that should be part of their contract. If you're replaying the show at any time, abso-freaking-lutely, you should get residuals. You know what's so funny? In the live chat, I'm seeing Quentin Dean. I see Adam's point totally. I'm seeing you guys in the live chat where you understand where Jason's coming from, and I think that's the whole thing. By the way, guys, obviously, you know, we're married. We don't have a dog in this fight. We don't care. But I think that this is why we chose this as one of the topics, because it's a hot topic. People are trying to decide whether or not it's worth unionizing a whole different era of TV, or if it's not. And the thing is, I think it is. Jason thinks it's not. So no, I think the conversation needs to be had. And as annoying as Bethany can come off in some of her TikToks, and as much as she puts her mouth where it's not needed, this is where it's needed. This is a conversation I think that needs to happen. There does need to be some kind of change. So at least she's bringing awareness to this. At least she's talking about it, you know? So I do understand that. I mean, listen, you go to BravoCon, you know, we're talking about BravoCon because it's in 4 months, 3.5, 4 months away. It's crazy. Yeah. We're going to BravoCon. And when you're at BravoCon, these people are superstar celebrities. You know, it's crazy. They come out and they get like nothing you've ever seen. I'm like, what the hell is happening here? It's like, you know, someone getting drafted for the NFL and people are like going crazy. It's insane. I do think because they put their lives out there, because they put their just everything out there. Their privacy is gone. I do agree. There's a conversation. I just don't know how far the conversation goes. Like, we can't take it as far as, you know, there's a reason the actors are striking. There's a reason the writers are striking. You know, I don't know if AI is going to affect the reality world, but we'll see. Yeah. Well, I thought this was, first of all, thank you for the segue. We love you and I appreciate the hell out of it. But did you see what Rinna said about BravoCon? Like, they'll boycott it. Well, guys, yeah, absolutely. We don't miss a beat if we're traveling or not. So yes, thank you. We are headed over to Lisa Rinna and the Bravo boycott of it all. But before we do, I see a super chat from Norma Maldonado. So let's bring it up. I can agree with Bethany, but she shouldn't conflate reality with actors' contracts. It's confusing to most who are not in the industry. Okay. Absolutely. No, that makes sense. And also, by the way, guys, Norma, I didn't see, my phone's not next to me, but I didn't see if you messaged me back. I would have loved to have had you a part of this conversation, because Norma is also right now currently going through the strikes, and she is a working actress in Los Angeles. I don't know if you say, I get in so much shit all the time. If I say actress, it's not an actress, it's an actor. If I say an actor, then I'm not saying it right, because then it's an actress. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like a lose-lose, potato. Aye. Okay. So actor, actress. Norma, we just still love you no matter what. A talent. A talent, girl. You are a talent. Now, let's get over to Lisa Rinna, please, because this witch doesn't stop. Now, Lisa
Lisa
No
Rinna
sleep for the wicked.
No sleep for the wicked. Now, Lisa Rinna is sharing a post. Well, she shared a post calling out fans who defended her former co-star Garcelle. And that was on, well, obviously last season. On the latest season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Lisa's on and off-screen battles with Garcelle led certain viewers to accuse her of racism. Now, after the season ended, Lisa announced her departure from the show. But recently, she is now joining Bethany Frankel's cause to start a reality TV union. And she asked stars to boycott the very popular BravoCon event, which is scheduled for November, I think November 3rd through the 5th, Jason, right?
Yep. 3rd to the 6th.
Here are a few posts, just in case you guys have not seen them, but here's just one of many. Lisa Rinna wants reality TV stars to boycott BravoCon. I mean, if we're being real here, shouldn't all the woke Bravo stans boycott BravoCon? They love flexing how progressive they are by calling everybody racist and campaigning for reality star unions. I hope all the passionate left-leaning Bravo fans can sit BravoCon out this year to flex their progressive credentials. We need real action, not just tweeting that everybody is a racist for not liking Garcelle's outfit. Power to the people, and Lisa co-signed with a bam. Thoughts. And honestly, I don't want you to hold back here. I want you to give, like, if you think Lisa's right, if you think that, just share it. I don't care.
No, I'm good. I'll be honest. Like, I mean, she didn't write that. Of course, that came from another account, but she agreed with it, you know, kind of like giving a sign. I do kind of in some way, shape or form agree with that. It's like, if you're going to call out Bravo for this and you're going to, you know, not watch this or whatever it is, then yeah, don't go to, there's a lot of people who say, why is Kristen back on Vanderpump Rules? She's a racist. I can't stand her. I'm never watching this again. But I'm buying a ticket to BravoCon and I'm going to go support all the other things. It's like, that's hypocritical. So I do understand. Like, yeah, put your money where your mouth is. 100%.
Yeah. No,
but I feel like, do you almost feel though that Lisa and Bethany Bethany has so much going on. She has so many businesses, right? Lisa is supposedly having a lot of these things going on. Are they just kind of like, you know, when employees leave and they're a little like unhappy, disgruntled. Are we having disgruntled employees? Or are we having really good conversations?
I think that Bethany is bored. You want to know why I think that Bethany is bored? Hold on, real quick. I'm going to just show you why I think that Bethany is bored. Really quick, hold on. This is why, guys, I'm saying Bethany is bored, so I don't know what to think of her.
Seeing pictures of Lenny Hochstein getting engaged is like being on the checkout line and seeing that bargain basket bin of like 75-cent and $3 things where you might find something but usually don't. Like, people named Lenny Hochstein and their engagements aren't sexy. I'm team Lisa Hochstein all day, every day. When she and her hot guy get engaged, I'll actually watch the entire post.
Okay. Now, Norma Maldonado said Lisa's request stars to boycott is ridiculous. BravoCon has nothing to do with the strike since it's non-union. She should shut up and go to the picket line.
She should. She is a member of SAG.
Yeah.
100%.
But also, my thing is, now fans, of course, like the first thing that fans will do from this is completely rip Lisa apart. And they're going to go after her saying, hey, wait a minute. Do you even give a shit? Or are you just mad and saying boycott BravoCon because your ass is not invited to BravoCon? Which is a fair question. That's a fair question. Like, not only are you not invited, last year, me and Emily D. Baker were front and center with Justin Sylvester from E! News, guys. I know you know who that is. And Justin Sylvester is best friends with Kyle Richards. We're sitting there up front with Jill Zarin, by the way, watching. And the host, I forgot who it was. I think it was that, it was the guy who does all of the Rinna impersonations. He's on that MTV Friends, the Gay Friends show. What is it called? The Real
MTV
Friends of West Hollywood.
The Real Friends of West Hollywood, yeah.
Yeah, so he's the one who like goes on there and he puts on whatever, it doesn't matter. So he ended up hosting.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Joe's friend, right? Yeah.
So he paneled it, and when he did, he said, "Welcome, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills." So you call them out one by one, they walk out, woo, woo. Now, finally, we have Lisa Rinna, and it was boo. And Lisa Rinna walked out like this and did this to everyone. And she sat there and she smiled, and then she did a double to everyone. So really, if you're trying to figure out, does she have like this sort of, it's almost like when you try to justify somebody in an argument, do they have a dog in the fight? Because if they have a dog in the fight, then they feel, or they may seem or come off a little biased. Now, yes, absolutely, she has a dog in the fight. Lisa Rinna texted Andy after the reunion saying, I don't think I can do this anymore. He said, that's a good idea. 2 weeks later, she said, actually, I can do it. And he was like, sorry, babe.
Sorry, production moves fast.
Production talked. We have already come up with a whole storyboard. We see what the story looks like without you, and we're moving in a different direction. So now it's like, oh, well, I told them I'm not coming back. And they were like, okay, we heard you, so be careful what you say, because now you're not coming back. So does that make you bitter? Because you do have a dog in the fight.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. That's what I was going to ask you, Adam. Do you think she's jumping on this bandwagon because she's not coming back? Because if she was say she was going to film Beverly Hills, do you think she would have the same motivation?
No, because I think that she wouldn't want to piss off Bravo.
Right.
I don't think that she would have made the same stance that she is making now, because she's not pissing off a network. Now, had she have made that stance while working for Bravo, she would be fired. Like, it's not, they wouldn't fire her tomorrow, but eventually. Right?
Right.
Okay. So my whole point is, for Lisa calling for a Bravo boycott or a BravoCon boycott, guys, that affects so many people. I don't even think that we realize, but when we talk about 150 Bravolebrities going to BravoCon, and you think about them as reality TV stars who put themselves out there to look like a bunch of assholes, to fight, hit somebody at a bar, cheat on their spouses, I get it. There's no real talent, right? But some of them still are very much so a part of the SAG-AFTRA union. And when you are, especially right now, you're not really supposed to be promoting or working or doing any big events. Now, that applies to a lot of the talent that is employed by Bravo.